Hello, hello, my good friends. Artist of Truth here. Jay Kennedy. Sifu, if you know me that way. It is good to be back. I have not posted in a while, and it seems that I say that every single time I post lately. But it's the truth. It's because I've been fasting a little, and I've done quite a few other things, and I did not want to document it. But I am happy to be back and to be talking with all of you. And my good friends Ryan and Clarker showed up on me again, and that was a good thing. It's always nice to see people you haven't seen in a while, and to realize that you are affecting them in their lives in some positive way that you didn't realize before. And I do these videos for that purpose. And like I said, one of the reasons I haven't been posting is because I've been fasting and such, but I've been very busy with my scheduling and working out a few things. Had some changes in life. Every morning is intense for me. I always rise very early. Give you a little peek into my day. Usually, I like to rise early, depending upon what time I get into the bed from a show. But I get up, I do my morning Kung Fu routine and some yoga, my mantras and prayers and such, to be thankful for the day, and to get my mind already flowing into a positive thought process, a stream of positivity. And I am doing some new recipes, so I will get those on there for you, Ryan. I promise. And I'm going to show some juicing recipes with the Breville. I haven't done that yet. I just recently got those videos up showing the muscle juice and such with the new Ninja. My good buddy out in Hawaii, which I met over the internet, Mikey, out at Big Island Karate. Nice to talk to you, brother. Good to see another martial artist who actually plays music and who is a positive influence in the life of those children, which I see you posting all those smiles on your Facebook. It's inspiring, man, to see that. Brian Castleman, I got your email, brother, and I'm glad that you and your wife are deciding to try the juicing and to change your diet and to try to make positive change in your life. Take it slow. If I have any advice that I feel like is the most beneficial, take it slowly, and don't be hard on yourself when you deviate, because like I've said before in the beginning, you do this and it can be intense because we are so conditioned in our minds that everything's going really well, and it's as if you black out and you wake up in Denny's with like seasoned fries and cheese grits, and you're like, oh, like a coma, because, or IHOP with a stack of pancakes, because we've been doing it for so long that our minds and our bodies and all of the things that have really conditioned us and clouded our judgment and all are running rampant upon us. So it's work. It's a little bit of a process. So don't be discouraged when you start to crave cookies in the middle of the night that you may not have done for years. It's okay. It's a process. And I haven't responded to your email. I actually didn't get to finish your email. I was reading it and I accidentally deleted it. But I got all the way close to the end, and I appreciate all of your thoughts. You have always been a good friend, and you were a student for a little while. And it's good to hear from people and to get that feedback, just like you said in the email. Even though I know that lots of people see these videos and all the feedback and such is what keeps me going, knowing that I'm having that positive influence. It's weird to let people into your personal life because everyone has a different view. Everyone thinks differently. I try to be as scientific in my process as possible, meaning that I experiment. Even with my thoughts, in the way that I live, I'm constantly experimenting. I do something over and over again. If it cannot hold up under testing, no matter what I think is correct, if it cannot hold up over a process of deductive reasoning and being objective and pragmatic in my process. If it cannot hold up, then it is cast away. No matter how many years I've believed in it or anything, I feel like we have to test things and that we should not believe anything. And as always, do not believe me at all. And I posted a statement recently by Siddhartha, the Buddha, who said that very thing. No one is the authority. Do not believe anything that you read, you hear, no matter who said it or where you read it. Nothing. If it does not agree with your common sense and your own judgment, you should do the work and the testing for yourself. And recently, I debated with someone about religion online, and I regretted it a little bit. I usually keep my personal thoughts about particular religious view to myself, but I felt the need because it was on my page, and I just want to say that if I ever say anything or do anything that hurts anyone, call me out on it. I'm fine with it. Privately write to me or call me and say, hey, I really think that you might have overstepped a little bit and that you were being hurtful or forceful in your statements, and I will greatly appreciate it, because we won't always agree on things, and that's why there's so many different religions and philosophies and different types of people and different jobs and all these things in life, because that is what gives us this glorious existence that we have. Without that, we would it would be so boring. We would not have the different flowers and the different trees and the different colors and smells and tastes and all these things. That is the greatness of our existence. But it doesn't mean that I'll agree with you or that you have to agree with me. But please, at least on my personal public page like Facebook or something, don't attack me at all, and then we won't have those issues. But if I have come across as saying that I am right in any way, then let me say again that I do not push this on anyone. I do these videos to help people and to allow people to see sometimes it does take an extreme change of thought in order to change our lives or your life. If we are thinking the same way, but we want something different things are not going to come. The only difference is going to be that over time you're going to see how different you are from that very moment, and it can be a very negative thing. So I have very strong views myself about saying that because you believe something and you believe that it's the only way and it's correct, that everybody else has to believe it, because I am not even saying that myself about anything that I personally believe. Because that's why there are Jewish people and Arabic or Islamic people or Christians and many different types of Christians and Buddhists and Native Americans like myself and all sorts of races and everything. None of us have a monopoly on truth. And sometimes I really just enjoy debating. I think it's fun. But when it starts to become negative, then it's not fun anymore. So if I affected anyone in any negative way, I apologize greatly. However, remember, let's not attack each other. Let's just be happy, and let's be fine with disagreeing. Anyway, back to the positivity. I love you. I love everyone. I really do. Even those of you who seek to harm. I really do. I love you. Doesn't mean that I won't defend, but I will do it out of necessity and not out of a desire to hurt. But it is not my purpose to be on here and to do that. It's an interesting thing to let people into your personal life, because then they can kind of poke at you a little bit, and it can be hurtful. But I am a unique personality in that I don't really care about most things, like what people say. Things don't affect me the same way. I care about people, though, and I care about people's lives and about human beings. but I don't care about superficial things. You know, little things like that. I won't touch that too much more, but I'm going to post a juicing recipe at the beginning of next week with the Breville, with all the stinky, nasty things that most people don't like to eat. Even I don't like to eat certain things, but I will show you, and as a request of my friend Ryan, I'll show you how to make them a little more pleasant. Because sometimes those stinky, nasty things are the things with the most nutritional content and value that can help our bodies. So I can show you how to slide in some apples and some different things to make your process a little easier and a little more palatable and a little more fun. So that being said, I hope my philosophy was not too deep. I hope I got my point across. I wanted to share a few other things, but this video has went past 10 minutes, so I will let you go, and I thank you for being with me this long. As always, I love everyone, and I will talk with you soon.